Hi there, I'm Lisa from Mythical Witchery. Welcome to my channel, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Today I'm sharing with you a Kickstarter deck that I recently received, and I really love this. I'm excited to share it with you. This is by Louis Art, an artist who is from Hong Kong, but I believe that they are currently based in Derby in the UK. So this is the creator of the Cat Tarot, and I will put an image up on the screen to show you that deck as well. And this deck is the Rabbit Tarot, and it is designed in a style that reminds me so much of my childhood and the Peter Rabbit books. I don't know if you're familiar with those. I'm probably really aging myself here, but I mean, I've never been one to hide my age anyway. I'm approaching 60. So the Peter Rabbit books and the whole idea of cute little bunnies and like that was a really big part of my childhood. So when I saw this deck, I knew I wouldn't be able to resist it. So I received this, oh gosh, probably a few weeks ago now. And I'm just now getting to do a video of it. And so I do apologize for the delay. It came with a little packet of stickers, which I haven't opened yet, but they're really cute. They look cute anyway. And this is the deck. So it comes in this sturdy two-piece box. That's the back. It's really quite well designed. The box slides open quite easily. That's the inside of the cover. And that is the inside of the back. So these are the backs. I think they're quite pretty. The deck itself is standard tarot size, so it would measure 70 millimeters by 120 millimeters. So I think that's about 2.75 inches by 4.75, if I remember my conversions correctly. So anyway, standard tarot size. It does have a border on all of the cards, as you can see, and I actually think it frames it nicely. I usually prefer cards that don't have borders, but with some decks it just really works. This my cats are scampering around. This deck, it does really work. So these were all hand drawn digitally on Procreate, and there was actually a discussion recently on one of the Facebook groups that I'm on about whether or not digital art was AI. And the simple answer to that, if you're wondering, is not always. So there's a huge difference between digital art and AI, which I don't consider to be actual art. They're images. But these are hand-drawn by a human being. They might not be hand-drawn on paper. They might not be painted on, say, watercolor paper or canvas, but they are all hand-drawn and hand-painted. And it takes the same amount of skill and plus a different skill set as it takes to actually draw it on paper or paint on paper or canvas. So I do want to say that because this is art. This is not AI. This is art. This was designed by human beings, drawn by human beings, painted by human beings, and it is really quite lovely. So now that I've finished with that little rant, let's have a look at the deck itself. I'm going to zoom in so that we can look at all of these cards individually, and then afterwards I will do a shuffle and have a few final words. Okay, so here we've got our lovely Fool card. I think this is absolutely adorable. Look at that. How cute. So the cardstock is it's a nice matte finish. It does not have, I'm not sure if it's got a core, but I think if I recall from the campaign, it's about 350 GSM. I think it's art cards, so I don't think it has a core. So here we got the Magician. Isn't he fantastic? Look at that. Doesn't he look like he just knows what he's doing? I think he really does. I love that. The High Priestess. Beautiful. I love that watercolor. Look at that. The Empress. She's majestic. Absolutely gorgeous. Doesn't this remind you of a childhood book? It certainly does for me. The Emperor. The Hierophant. The Lovers. Oh, this is so cute. I just love those clouds there. Look at the detail. The Chariot. That is so cute with his little cart. Love that castle in the distance there. Strength. Hermit. I love a hermit card, and this one is just absolutely perfect. Wheel of Fortune. Justice. The Hanged Man. Death. The detail in this card, all of these cards, but gosh, look at that. Really beautiful. Temperance. The Devil. I'm not sure what he's standing on here. And it looks like it's something made of metal, showing a little bit of rust. It's got a chain at the top. So I'm not really sure what it is that he's standing on. If you have any ideas, share them in the comments down below because I'd love to know. But yeah, you can really see some, I don't know, stress in his eyes. Like he almost looks, I don't know. I think he looks a little bedraggled. He's got that sort of stressy look in his eyes, very intense. I think it fits the Devil. But yeah, I'd love to know what it is he's standing on there. The Tower. The Star. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. the world. And moving into the wands, we've got the ace, and the two of wands, the three, four of wands, five, six, seven, eight of wands, nine, 10 of wands, page. I love this page. Look at his little jacket. Look at the detail in that jacket. Isn't that fantastic? Little buttons. The knight. This deck was funded in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. That blows my mind. Queen of Wands. I've seen a few decks that have been funded in a matter of minutes, and it always just blows me away. King of Wands. Because, it's probably a combination of factors, maybe really good promotion on the part of the creator or their team. Ace of Cups. It could be that the creator is well known. I don't think the creator in this case is really, really well known, but their cat tarot, I think, did quite well. And of course, if the creator has made a deck before, that could make a big difference as well. Two of Cups. It's so cute. Three. Four of Cups. Five of Cups. That gives a wonderful sense of loss and grief, doesn't it? With all the grays and blacks and yeah. Six of Cups. Seven. Eight. Nine of Cups. 10. I love how the cups here are in rainbow colors. So instead of the traditional rainbow that you see in a 10 of cups, it's still a rainbow, but made of cups. I think that's really clever. Page of Cups. Gosh, I love the pages in this deck. They're so cute. His little fish in his cup there. Oh, his little beret. Oh. Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. King. And moving into the swords. Two of Swords. Three. I really love that for the Three of Swords. It's more than just the standard, big heart getting pierced with swords, just with a little bunny over it looking sad, the raindrops coming down there. That's really well done. Four of Swords. Five. I will be sharing the creators' details in the description down below the video. So if you want to visit their website or their Instagram, you'll be able to do that. Six of Swords. I love how assertive she seems here. Oftentimes in the Six of Swords, you see like the figure of a woman and child sort of huddled together on a boat with, it looks like a male figure behind them steering the boat off, and they really look like they're being taken to their new location. It almost seems like a passive act, but here she seems like she's very assertive. She's taking charge. She is leaving. I love that. Really well done. Seven of Swords. Gosh, look at the background in that. Absolutely beautiful. Eight of Swords. I love the reflections in the water there. Gorgeous. Nine of Swords. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Look at his little, his little quilt. Isn't that sweet? And yes, obviously he's woken up from a nightmare, or he's struggling to sleep or whatever, having some anxiety. But this quilt, I just love it. Oh, there's so many beautiful details in these cards. Ten of Swords. Oh. If you're a person who doesn't like an animal getting pierced by the swords and the Ten of Swords, that one might upset you. Page of Swords. Another fantastic page. Knight of Swords. Gosh, the kittens are behaving, aren't they? They were on a bit of a tear when I first started this, but they've settled down. Queen of Swords. I love the details in her dress and her cape here. Bring this closer for you to have a really, really beautiful King of Swords. And the Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. So cute. Three of Pentacles. Four. Five of Pentacles. Six. Seven. Eight of Pentacles. Nine. Little butterflies here and the birds. 10 of Pentacles. This definitely has a fairy tale vibe to it, doesn't it? Really well done. And the Page of Pentacles. I think the pages in this deck are some of my favorites. They are so cute, just so cute. Knight of Pentacles. Queen. And the King of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm going to take a second and zoom back out, and we'll give these a shuffle and have one last quick look through and a few final comments. Okay, so here we are, and it's 350 GSM. So it's, it's pretty standard. It's it's almost a little too thick for my hands. It's not the most flexible stock. It's quite a stiff stock. So it's not an easy riffle shuffle. Having said that, most people can manage it. You just got to be a little bit careful because you don't want to bend the cards. Let's just see if they fan. I mean, it's a decent fan. It doesn't glide maybe quite as well as some decks do, but it's still pretty darn good. Let's give one last shuffle. Yes, I definitely have decks that are a lot harder than this one to shuffle. So Yeah, I think it's absolutely fine. So, well, I am delighted with this deck. Really delighted. I think it's absolutely adorable. I love the art. Absolutely love it. I love the fairy tale vibe of it. I love how it kind of takes me back to my childhood and those Peter Rabbit books. And yeah, this is a feel-good deck. Definitely a great deck for, if you're going to designate a deck for certain types of uses, this one is right up there for inner child. Oh, that's the word, Oracle, for inner child work. I mean, it's great for regular tarot work. Any deck can be used for any purpose, but you having a look? So I'd love to hear what you think. Nine of Swords, just love this. Put share your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below the video. I'd love to hear what you think. I really enjoy reading your comments, and I do read absolutely everything. I respond to everything. I appreciate so much the time that you spend with me watching my videos. If it wasn't for you, why would I be doing a video? So thank you again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this look at the Rabbit Tarot. As I said, I will be sharing creator details in the description box below the video. So if you'd like to connect with the creator, you can do so. Thank you again for joining me. Until next time, may love and laughter light your days. Bye for now.